So I'd like to move on. I believe Tom Cross is here with an app called FeedSeer.
I'm here. So thank you.
Take it from
So
here.
I'm Tom Cross, and I'm the creator of FeedSeer, which is it's a client for Mastodon that shows you content that's popular in your feed each day. So let me share my screen. Before I talk about FeedSeer, I want to give a little bit of background about how I got into this. So I'm going to start by showing you a thing called meme streams. This is a screenshot of meme streams back in 2006. I launched this site in 2001. Meme streams was a place where you could post links to websites that you found on the internet that you thought were interesting, and talk about why you thought they were interesting or what people were saying about them, and discuss that with other users. Meme streams on the main page sort of rolled up each day, aggregated the links that people were discussing on the site. Meme streams also had features that sort of kept track of whose links you ended up reposting or following, and it had something we called an agent that showed you this view, but sort of filtered by the people that you tended to be interested in. And the point of doing that was not to maximize engagement, but to provide you with the content on the site that was most relevant to you each day. The thing that made meme streams obsolete was not Twitter, it was Nuzzle. Nuzzle provided this same sort of aggregate view of links that people were discussing on your Twitter feed each day. And skipping over some history, a lot of the people that I follow on Twitter have moved to Mastodon over the past year, and I wanted a similar view, that I've been using for maybe 20 years. So I built FeedSeer. To use it, you simply show up at feedseer.com and put in your server name and click go. It's going to want to authorize me. And so it's a client, so it needs read access to your Mastodon account. It doesn't need to write. Once you've authorized it, so the first time you use this, you might not see anything because it's got to get content from your feed. You might need to refresh it to get a little bit of content. Most Mastodon servers only store 400 posts from your feed, which, depending upon how many people you follow, could only be like a few hours worth of content. FeedSeer is going to be much richer if you give it 24 hours to collect a day's worth of data to show you. So there are 4 different views in FeedSeer. The first one is similar to the ones I've showed you. It's the most popular links that are being discussed on your feed today. You can see the link and you can kind of see what different people on your feed are saying about that link, so you can see the posts. The next view that it has is called Boosts. This shows you what posts that don't have links in them are popular on your feed today. The third view is a hashtag view. Hashtags are really important in Mastodon. So this cloud gives me a sense of what's trending on my feed hashtag-wise today. FediForum is definitely trending today on my feed, so that's interesting. And I can click on this and it'll take me there and I can see what people are saying on that hashtag in my feed. The last tab is favorites. So one of the things that I found is that, just in any social media, there are a few people whose opinions I'm really interested in, who I really regard highly, whose content I sometimes don't see because they post infrequently and it gets buried under things that are popular or that are, they get buried by accounts that are post prolifically. So with this feature, what you do is you make a list in your Mastodon account with, a small set of people that you really, really don't want to miss. And then you tell our app about that list, and then it will show you content from those specific people each day to make sure that you see them. So this is one of my favorite accounts. It just posts pictures of the Earth from space every few hours. I don't want to miss those posts because they get buried under people's conversation. So, there are those 4 views, and that's mostly it. When you are looking at something in FeedSeer, I have these 2 little icons here. This one is a preview button, so it quickly gives you the full content of the post so that you can see it as it's supposed to be rendered by Mastodon. And this one actually opens it in a new tab so that within your instance, your home instance, so that you can boost it or respond to it and interact with it using your instance. So that's pretty much it. I launched this thing maybe in February, and I found that Mastodon in combination with this is my most valuable social media tool from a personal perspective over the past year. So in any event, thanks to the community for everything that they're doing in this forum.
Excellent, Tom. This is really interesting because it's a form of remixing content in ways that is very different from the timeline, and this is exactly the kind of innovation that I'm talking about. Right? If you want something else than a timeline in many of the centralized silos, you cannot ever get that, or maybe you got it for a while and then I took it away for you. So here we are. Excellent.